Faculty artists have mastered their art form and are seasoned teachers who can comfortably communicate with their students, teaching the technical aspects of their craft and helping to facilitate each person discovering his or her own aesthetic. So basically that they're master artists. The reason that people tend to go to this school is because they love the faculty, because the faculty really enjoys teaching. The instructional methods and facilitation style, looks like you use more of a modeling of maybe more like an apprenticeship, like you have a master teacher that's teaching the class, and then people are learning that way, and then through critiques and so forth.
Yeah, we have probably a nice variety of teaching styles, though, because we have instructors who basically, work with students as individuals. They go around and check and offer support and critique and so on. Then there are other instructors who have a clear agenda. So we have from one extreme to the other, the full gamut of possibility. So the ones that have a clear agenda, it's not rigid so much, but it's very exact. Okay. In other words, their teaching style is exact. And then again, we have those that are very loose, and so that's attractive to different people. Mm-hmm. Some people want that more structured environment. Right. So we have both, which is really nice, because usually you don't find both in the same space.
Right, exactly. And then evaluation methods of the program and participants, is it basically using like the Survey Monkey and taking surveys at the end?
Yes, right. And we used to use a form that the instructors would pass out, an evaluation of the teaching style and so on. But I think people are using the Survey Monkey, whoever wants to use it. I mean, I'm not sure how, I don't have any numbers around how popular that's become and how many people are actually using it. But yeah, we definitely count on people to give us feedback. A lot of times it's verbal feedback reaches to the registrars.
Okay, so if they really love a class or a teacher, then people are definitely coming in and telling you, and that's how you know, like, we want to keep that teacher versus that teacher didn't get a great response, or people aren't signing up for the classes for that too?
Would be one of the things, is that we would, an instructor would just never get enough enrollment to keep going, so that would say something right there.
Okay.
That really rarely happens, though.
Okay. Is there any anticipated goals or outcomes of the program? Just giving people access to the arts in the community?
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
To describe the instructional methods and facilitation style, it's very much based on experiential learning. I did watch a class. Usually there's a demonstration, and then there's guided practice with a lot of individualized attention, and help students build from where they're at. I watched a pottery class with students that were just learning how to throw on a wheel. The teacher went to each student and spent time with them and let them practice, and then would go back for additional information and critique how they were learning a technique. They say that they use the ulterior method, which they believe is their approach to an art instruction is unique. Since our inception in 1987, we use an ulterior method, a technique of fine art instruction modeled after European academics during the 15th and 19th century. As a master guide and apprentice, students are taught by a faculty artist who works closely with them, offering individualized learning in a specific medium or genre. Some other relevant details. I particularly wanted to go to this agency because I wanted to learn about the adult education that was there. and I wanted to find some place where I could do a service learning project as well and have a place to gain data in the arts about teaching and what makes an art program successful and how we can improve our art programs today. So I felt that this assignment was useful in learning about that because I did get some information on what I would need to do to participate in a service learning project there and who to contact. They also have opportunities to work there in the summer with, they have week-long sessions where they work with children, K through 12 students in different art mediums as well. So I felt I learned a lot about the Art Student League. I had heard of it before and had worked at other places that worked with the Art Students League, but I did not particularly know anything about them or what type of things that they offer. I feel what they do well is I think they're really great at teaching and individualizing their programs for the students to meet their needs. And are very hands-on and use a lot of experiential learning, which I feel is very effective to learn art. Probably some things that not so well. I feel like they lack modern genres of art and mediums. There's no digital artwork whatsoever, video, anything like that. So that's something that I feel would be great to add to, because most artists need to at least know how to work a digital camera to photograph their own work and to get into shows, and they don't have really anything for that, nor do they have the facilities for that. So I feel like that's something that they can improve on as well. I gathered most of my data for going there from interviewing and from their website, which I will provide at the end of this video as well. I feel that I learned a great deal about the facility itself and what they have to offer. They have an amazing building and a great chance to get my foot into the door in teaching adult learners art. So I think that's a very great opportunity that I think I will take advantage of. As I said, most of this information was from a register at the school that I interviewed and their website as well. Thank you so much for your time.